Now it's working. Can't rewind this. Nope, can't rewind it. Goodness sake.
I gotta like that. I get it when I wanna. Smoking marijuana, keep it hotter than the sun. Smoking till the sun up. They ask me if I have bands, just to bring your funds up. They tested me to a challenge and that didn't show up. Really act up. How about at your party and I got the sticks tucked. You just walked out on your skateboard looking like a dumb fuck. Mama told me get a bag and I said run it up. With the naughty and a jag, but I need a bench truck. I need real cheese, big ass peso. Don't go with me or this fucking bankroll. Got a 4.0 GPA on the road. Beating up and on the freeway, didn't pay a single toll. If you fuck with my money moves, I'll make it less relevant. I'll make all of these niggas mad. They might scream and cry and vent. I might stack up 100 racks and buy me an elephant. I might send you another fact. Could you tell me if it's sent? I've been starting out even at the dash. Shawty know I only care about the cash. Big guns, big sticks, big racks.
Well, you're the one that opened it.
Hola a todos. Fuck. I forgot it again. How can I do this? Alright guys, we've got a lobby restart. I'm gonna Google that one sentence I wanted to use. Real quick. Hola a todos. Hoy estamos manejando en Mexico. What did you think, Rios? What did you think? Was it good? Because I know you're Spanish. And I know you speak Spanish. Well, you probably do because you're Spanish. Thank you. What did you think? Was it good? Thank you. I know it was. Haha. Oh, my eyes are hurting. You want to know why? It's because, what the fuck is the word in English? If I'm gonna say poles, I don't mean the nationality, but like the white things that are coming off the trees. Bro, my eyes are so hurting and like it's itching and I need to scratch and all that stuff. And Transic, I haven't seen you in a long time, buddy. How have you been? How have you been? Welcome to the stream. So, Mexico, a bit chaotic, but it finna be alright, bro. You know, with that little rap music during the stream, we wanna, that's what they always say, like, and then like, and whatever you wanna call it. Gang. It's VB Maestro who's gonna sing a safety car song for you guys whenever there is a safety car song. Yeah. Mediums, for a lot of people. It seems like everyone is choosing mediums again. Well, everyone who chose mediums at the beginning. Oh, Rios didn't. Maxi choose the hards now. Oh. Switched or reversed strategy from Rios and Maxi. Mediums for Rios, hards for Maxi. And I have a feeling it's going to be a long stream today. There's going to be 2 or 3 safety cars. We might be looking at a 2-hour mark at the end of the stream. But who the fuck cares? Nobody, right? It's all fun, it's all good. We've got a good track on the calendar with Mexico, of course. I need to get in bed quite early though, because I wanna have a good night rest for my exam tomorrow. It's gonna be on the computer, so it's just typing and all this stuff, but still, I don't know any French, Actually, I should be commentating in French right now. Bonjour tout le monde, aujourd'hui on va... What the fuck is driving? Voiture. Voiture is a car. On va drive avec la voiture. Merci beaucoup et au revoir. Conduire, there we go. Toujours, on va conduire. On va conduire. Is it on va conduire? It is right. On va conduire avec les voitures. De F1. Et c'est très bien, c'est magnifique. Tout le monde est maintenant placé ses voitures dans les places. Les stationnements. Aha, that's something I need to learn for my exam. Alright, guys, we're gonna be serious here. It's gonna be 5 red lights here. Season 7, round 8. Yeah, good French. Thank you very much, Josh. It's gonna be 5 red lights, and away we go. Who has a good start? It seems like Brewdog has an amazing start down the inside. Mr. Basil, what happened to you? You're driving an F3 car, dude. The real Marks, chaos, down the inside now. The real Marks onto Brewdog. No, it's going to be Mr. Basil, of course. The real Marks has a good line. It's 3 wide through turn 3. Oh, the Alpine driver got sandwiched a little bit right there. But the real Marks takes P2. Now Rios in P4. He's not going to be able to make that move work. Aska might be on Foxy. It does seem like it. Foxy with a good run. Divine with the dive bomb into turn 4. I think that is. He makes a move around the outside here on Sashir. Sashir defends the inside line. Beautifully done by the McLaren driver right now. Divine will have to back out. Shuki, no, the race hasn't started yet. Well, it's kind of. We had the lobby restart and we had a sprint race as qualifying, so yeah, the race is only starting right now. Maxi making a move down the inside of Chartman. Chartman defending the outside line. That was pretty close from Maxi, trying to kind of push out Chartman on the outside line, but didn't work quite effectively as Chartman is still on the tail of the Williams driver. Now down the main straight. 122.9 for Mr. Brewdog. That is going to be 5 seconds off the actual fastest lap time on this track today. Foxy being pretty close to Eska. It's not going to be a move anytime soon, I'm afraid. 3/10 in between the two. Foxy will have to back out as he's got his familiar face right behind him. Well, Sashir's familiar face right behind him. Both drivers are currently racing in the F1 RL League on Thursdays, which I will be commentating on, of course. And it's looking great at the moment for these guys. Okay, but see tot straks. Thank you very much, Shuki. Love you very much. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm being pretty close to Divine Zaz at the moment. The Rari driver. He's running hard tires, but so is Divine. And Divine is going to be trying to defend the inside line here through the S's. Tom will have to watch out. Might have caught a warning there. Oh, beautifully done, Tom! That was the most beautiful move I've ever seen coming out of that corner. Oh, there's a safety car, I think. Or yellow flags. No, just yellow flags. Just yellow flags. But Tom made that move look so easy right there, coming out of the S's. Kind of a switchback. But that was the most beautiful move I've ever seen on this track. And look at the lead between the real Marks and Mr. Basil. On the map, it's more than 3 seconds, I think. And Mr. Basil, he's having his hands full with Rios, and Brewdog is having his hands full with the real Marks. It seems like Brewdog had the chance of making the overtake on the real Marks right there. Now Papa making a move on Waza, but we're currently looking at Rios trying to make a move on Mr. Basil. It's not going to happen anytime soon. Now Waza being pretty close to Papa here at the back. My eyes are hurting. They still are. Waza is not going to be close enough to make that move on Fapa. I think Fapa is a little bit faster than Waza here today. He's not going to have a chance. The real Marks with a little bit of a snap there. That's what you have with the medium tires. 3-second time penalty. And it's not looking great for the Aston Martin driver already. Caught another warning right there, I think. Maxi was having a heated battle with Chartman. Oh, Chartman off track. Fapa retired from the session. This might be a safety car. Fapa went off track during the S's. This is going to be a safety car. Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Maxi being pretty close to Robin. Oh, it's a virtual. It is a virtual, but this is going to be a full safety car. It doesn't seem like it. No, it's not. So we will be resuming the race in a couple of seconds, hopefully, if the virtual is not going to stay out too long. Don't think it is, though. The car has been removed already. Foxy all the way at the back of the grid. Fortunately, it's not looking great for the Haas driver. All he needs is a safety car to get back to the pack. Of course, not to the leaders, but you can try and get back to P13, because wherever you finish, you're gonna get points, and it's gonna be green flag very soon. All the drivers slowing down for their delta, of course. So if you exceed that delta time, you're gonna be getting a penalty.
We're going green. Maintain positive
Off we
delta
go. I'm
until
pretty
the
sure
green
coming
flags.
into the S's now for Maxi. Hopefully he won't have to resume the race. Robin with a drive-through penalty, speeding under safety car. That is very unfortunate,
Okay,
as he
clear.
also lost the position to Maxi. And he will probably lose the position to Chartman too. Chartman now down the inside. It's not looking like it. Robin, who defends the position, didn't really do too much to defend that position. And let's go back to the front leaders, as they're currently battling for P1. 3.6 seconds ahead of Mr. Basil in P3. The Brewdog, he doesn't have to worry, as the real Marks has a penalty already. The real Marks will throw it down the inside here. Both drivers running medium tires. The real Marks, with the use of DRS, makes that move done. Rios is going to make that move on Mr. Basil too, but too much damage for the Alfa Romeo driver, I'm afraid, as he was stuck behind the Haas driver for a long time with those medium tires. And I mean, battling with a hard tire runner when you're on mediums is not very ideal. Now Chartman tries to go down the inside here of Robin. Oh, a little bit of contact, but nothing too serious, as that is going to be a move by Chartman. It seems like Tom and Eska are having a heated battle, and Sashir is going to make the is going to use the opportunity to get a little bit ahead. Tom Pro with a little bit of a snap there coming out of that corner. It's going to be Sashir with 6/10 ahead, but Tom has been on some pretty quick pace today. Once again, another... Oh, it's Mr. Basil, and it is going to be a safety car. Mr. Basil, who just has caused a safety car. Popeye's left position. He's currently in P15. But he DNF'd in the pit lane, I'm afraid. No, he DNF'd crashing out, I think. Yes, he did. Mr. Basil went all the way from P3 to P9. Lost 8 positions, as he did start P1 in the actual race. There's a lot of guys coming into the pits already, including Mr. Basil. The real Marks, Rios, probably all the medium tire runners who are going for a hard tire stint. I think it's time for a safety car song. And we have to wait for everyone to...
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous
Wait, there are a couple of laps behind the safety car. Right, guys, here we go. Safety car, it is a safety car situation. Safety car, it is a safety car situation. Everyone is driving on a straight line, except for when you're going through the corner. Safety car situation here in Phoenix Racing League. Yeah. Thomas Maestro. Gang gang, rent me. Mein Gott. Mein Gott. Does that mean, oh my god? Yeah, it probably does. Or does it mean that I'm your goat? What does God actually mean? Is that, well, guys, by the way, it's German, so it's G-O-T-T. But I want to know if it means goat or if it means God. So if I'm your goat, totally respect that, but I'm the man Jesus himself and he's not God, so... I mean, in Christianity, yes. But since my girlfriend is Muslim, I'm not gonna, you know... not gonna say fuck the Christians either, but... you know, it depends on what I prefer, and I definitely don't prefer Christianity. Oh, ich finde das Team langweilig. Ah, fuck you, Intrinsic. You think it's boring? Why is it boring? It isn't boring at all. It's fun. It's all good. You know, Intrinsic, if you find the stream boring, you can just fuck off. Just do something else, whatever you were busy with. Probably nothing, because otherwise you wouldn't be looking at the stream. Oh!
Ouch.
Wrecked! Get wrecked! and Bozo! Instead of Intrinsic, and Bozo. You're a walking L, Intrinsic. That's why you can't attend the stage. Big yell, bitch. Yeah. And I do think the safety car is coming in right now. Oh wait, did we see some mountains at the back of the scenery right there? Actually, Mexico City, is that in the middle of the mountains? It is, right? I don't know actually. I need to Google that. I think it's just, oh, Mexico City is probably, oh wait, Mexico City is in mountain. Well, yeah, it is. It is. I think it is because it's. They used to play the, what's it called, the Mexico series between San Diego and the Braves back in Mexico City, and I remember they said something about the elevation. Well, it doesn't matter. We're gonna go again with Brewdog starting the race. He's got Maxi right behind him. I want to see what Maxi is gonna be able to do to Brewdog. He's not close enough though. If Brewdog goes already, Maxi is just being caught off guard. Brewdog is going already. This is what I mean. Too much of a gap created. 1 second already. And who's pretty close? It seems like the real Marks is pretty close to Aska. He's using a lot of VRS here to make that move into turn 1. Is he going to? It does seem like it. The real Marks making a move. It's beautifully done. Divine also making a move on Waza. And it seems like Tom GoPro already made that move on Sashir. Sashir currently in P5. Not too bad. I'm going to have a quick look with the position changes. He gained 7 positions. Came all the way from P12. Seems like he's a pretty consistent driver here for Phoenix Racing League during this race. So it is going to be the real Marks who's going to have an attack planned on the McLaren driver. He's taking the corner 2 tight. As Sashir will have a way better exit now. Into the S's. Is Sashir gonna make the same mistake which he did earlier? It does not look like it. It looks all good and clean. Now the real Marks. What does he have prepared? Not too much as he will back out of the move. Seems like Eska has been caught off guard. Uh-oh, the real Marks. Rios all the way in P9. Not too sure what happened with him. Oh yeah, he came into the pits. Right. He's making a move on Mr. Basil though. That's beautifully done. Brewdog with the fastest lap at 121.0. It seems like Robin coming into the pits. Thanks to that drive-through penalty, of course, which he had earlier. He will probably be at the back of the grid. The real Marks now making a move on Sashir. It's going to be moved on. I don't think Sashir is going to be able to make that move again on the Aston Martin driver. Divine Eye. Trying to go down the inside, but Waza broke very late. As he's defending the position from the Mercedes driver. Divine Eye came in started at P14, currently is P7, so that means he gained 7 positions, which is not too bad for the Mercedes driver, but the biggest winner at the moment is going to be Tom, who's currently in P3. Might be able to get another couple of positions up the field, although he still has to come into the pits. Mr. Basil making the move down the inside here of Divine, side by side through the S's. Chaos, but they're not touching each other. Oh, they're making it so clean. Now it's going to be Chartman down the inside here of Divine. He will have the outside line though. But Divine is going to go back at him. Both Mercedes drivers. Oh, Divine! Oh no, he's going to be so mad at Chartman. He's going to be so mad. Now defending the inside position from Joby. But Divine is going to be furious. His tires might be overheating already, thanks to that little snap he had back there. He's not coming into the pits though, so you will have to watch out in Sector 1. Let's get back at the front. Ooh, Maxi had lost the toe of Brewdog. He's trying to make up for it. 9/10 in between the two. He's not going to have the DRS, but he might have the DRS next lap. Joby being pretty close to Divine once again. Ferrari driver has been in a heated rivalry ship with Divine, as we knew already. Divine is going to score some good points, but Joby's points are not going to be counting. Neither are Chartman's. So it's going to be around 12 points for Divine here today. I'm not too sure if he's on the standings at the left side of your screen, but I think he is though. Joby P10 didn't gain any position though, which is quite remarkable. And I questioned myself whether AJ was in the lobby today. It doesn't seem like he is. We haven't seen him race yet today, so it's not going to be him on track, I'm afraid. Magzu kind of cut the corner right there. I wonder whether that is going to be a track invalidation, well, a track limit, whatever you want to call it. Once anyone has gotten 3 track limits, they're getting a penalty. Tom Go, the 119.7. The fastest lap on this track is a 117.7. Yes, sir, 117.774. Magazine is caught up to Brewdog, and I think Brewdog's medium tires are kind of wearing out at the moment. He's a little bit slower than Maxi, but we do know that Maxi has got some good pace around this track. We saw it earlier in the sprint race, and we know that he's a kind of a consistent driver. Recently, I mean, getting some good positions. I think he got, let me have a quick look at what position he got last week. He got a P2, with the real marks being a P1. I wonder if the real marks already came into the pits. I do think so. And Rios is not going to score some good points, so that's Maxi's way to try and compensate for his bad result during the sprint race. But he has to deal with Brewdog here in P1 at the moment, because Brewdog, he is currently leading the championship. Well, after the sprint race, of course. I don't know if he's going to get any penalties for that sprint race incident. Well, he didn't have any incidents from the one I'm aware of. It's going to be a 3-way battle. Tom GoPro caught up to these two at the front, thanks to their heavy battling. Now it's a 3-way battle here between Mr. Basil, Waza, and Sashir. And I think I know who's going to come out on top. Is it going to be Basil with that straight line speed? It does look like it. Is it going to be a 3-way battle? 4-way battle, because Chartman has caught up. Mr. Basil is going down the outside. He's trying to sandwich his way through the field. Oh, 3-way battle. Oh. Waza is making his way around Sashir quite nicely right there. So that is going to be a position for Waza, and also a position for Basil. Sashir unfortunately has lost 2 positions. It might be 3, with Chartman throwing it down the inside. Sashir leaves enough space for Chartman to get past Chartman with the switchback. But unfortunately, it did not work out. Sashir actually taking that corner quite wide, as you can see. Chartman made use of that, and he's going to make a move on Sashir right there. Sashir still 4 positions gained, so it's not too bad. We've got a heated battle here at the front of the grid. P1, P2, P3. Mr. Basil with a 3-second time penalty, and I wonder who's going to make that move right now. Is it going to be Brewdog? No, it isn't, because he's in P1. Is it going to be Tom on both drivers, or is it only going to be Maxi on P1? I wonder. It doesn't seem like Tom GoPro is pretty close. It's going to use the DRS though, but Maxi is way too close to Brewdog to not make a move down the inside here in turn 1. Easy move right before the corner is there. Brewdog with his medium tires has to watch out though. That was a little bit risky, and he's got Tom GoPro right behind him. He's not going to have DRS, so Tom GoPro might be able to make a move down the inside here. He is going to. He's looking to Tom GoPro. Is he going to leave enough space for the Red Bull driver to get past? Oh, it does, and he takes the position. Beautifully done by Tom GoPro right there. Now Maxi with a 9-10 lead on Tom GoPro. Brewdog will have his hands full with the real marks, who's coming in fast. And have a quick look at what tire he is on, because he has pitted while that safety car was right there. Tom GoPro and Transic. He is cheering for our Ferrari friend right here. Real marks with his 7-lap-old hearts. He will probably not coming into the pits anymore, although still 23 more laps to go. And that means he will be on 30-lap-old hearts at the end of the race. I don't know whether that is going to be possible. Brewdog coming into the pits, so that might indicate that his medium tires are already gone. He didn't have DRS, so it wasn't worth making that pit stop work. So it's going to be the real marks with the DRS still, so he might be able to close down the gap on Tom GoPro. Now Chartman around the outside. It's going to be a 2-way battle for P5. He outbreaks the Red Bull driver. And Waza defending the position, but unfortunately did not make it work. Chartman will have DRS here. And we knew already from his battles with Mr. Basil that he doesn't have good straight line speed here on Mexico. So it's going to be Chartman taking P5. But we do know that Waza is capable of doing magical things on track today. He has gained 7 positions already, and he's looking to make way more. He does have to come into the pits still. It seems like Rios and Robin Rubio are having a heated battle here. Robin who goes down the inside. That's an unfortunate thing right there. Robin who did reset to track, so I don't think that is allowed right there. Chardman who gets a 3-second time penalty, possibly through the S's. I do think that is going to be through the S's. Mr. Basil P4 trying to defend that position. With his good straight line speed, he might be able to though. Chardman is going to have DRS, but we don't know what straight line speed he is using. Well, what setup he is using, but I do think Mr. Basil, I mean, he is running 0-0 wings. There's no other possible way. I mean, look at him. He did the same to Brewdog, and he's going to do the same to Chardman. Chardman outbraking the Haas driver, almost went into the back of him. Takes a lot of curb down the inside, is going to have a good exit, but it's not going to be enough to get past Mr. Basil. Waza, who had to leave the toe off Chardman, 1.5 seconds ahead. Is the Mercedes driver on the Red Bull driver right now. Joby in P10, 6 tenths behind Devine, and these two have been battling after that crash between Devine and Chardman. Well, it was a little bit of a snap that Devine had after contact with Chardman. I'm not too sure if it's serious enough to call it an incident. On GoPro currently in P2. So Chardman and Mr. Basil are having a heated battle through the S's. It's going to be Mr. Basil who's going to come out on top. Although Chardman throwing it down the inside, it's not going to be enough. He's looking to make a move down the inside. But unfortunately, the room was not there. Outbraking the Haas driver right now. He's going to have a good run through the last corner to have him run down the main straight. He's going to take a wide line, which is not the best option he could have gone for. So now he's 4 tenths behind Mr. Basil. He's going to have good straight line speed, but Mr. Basil is going to be having a better one on GoPro. Now having the DRS on Maxi. And we're looking at 4 drivers who are having a penalty. Tom GoPro already has 0% ERS. So does Maxi, who has 8% at the moment, 10%. Thanks to that corner right there. I'm going to have a good quick sip because I've been talking for fucking an hour straight. I'm getting tired right now, so giving my voice a little bit of a rest. On GoPro, still stuck behind Maxi right there. Chardman through the S's. He's gonna have better straight line speed. He's spinning. That's gonna be a safety car. He lost traction coming out of that corner, and that is going to be a yellow flag. His car is parked parallel with the track, and his front wing is off the track. Oh my days! Is off his car. Chardman. He was looking forward to race on this track, I think, but unfortunately did not make it work. Now Rios with a 5-second time penalty. Severe collision with Aska, who's currently in P10. And I wonder who's coming into the pits. I do think Mr. Basil is going to be frustrated though. No, it's not going to be Mr. Basil. Brewdog, of course, came into the pits quite early. He's going to be in P4 at the moment. But those 3 drivers at the front, are they coming into the pits? Let's have a quick look what tires they're on. The real marks on an 11-lap-old hards. I do think he's going to come into the pits, but on what tire? The best thing would be to go on hard tires, because there's still 20 more laps to go. And we know from the beginning of this race that Brewdog came into the pits after 12 laps, and he chose the medium, so I think he's going for a medium hard strategy today. Aska, Joby, and Devine. All 3 drivers went on to soft tires. We've got Robin Rubio on mediums and Rios on hard tires. So Rios is going to take this hard tire in the long run to try and make his way till the end of the race. The top 3 drivers are coming into the pit, so they possibly are going for medium tires. Not too sure what tire the real Marks is going on. Let's have a quick look. He's going for hards. A good strategy if you ask me, as you will be ahead of Brewdog. Tom and Magsy both on medium tires. It's not looking great for these two, as the rear marks will have the benefit at the end of the race. Welcome, Shuki. We're halfway the race, so at the moment you said, is the race nu pas begonnen? At about, how many minutes is that? Like 25? I think it's gonna be over at 11 or something, our time. I'm gonna have a little bit of a break though, guys. My voice is tired because of all of this speaking, so gonna be right back with you guys and enjoy the music. Sliding into the wall after the S's, so it's just the survival of the fittest. I think whoever crashes first is gonna give the benefit and the what is it called? Well, the benefit to the other guys. Is there any other voice that I can do pretty good? Let me think. Shuki, are you still here? You know what voice I can and can't do. Oh, guys, I can do a perfect Lewis Hamilton imitation. Bono, my tires are gone. Help me. Help me, please, Bono. I'm Sir Lewis Hamilton Williams. No, that's bullshit. Sir Lewis Hamilton. Why did I say Sir Lewis Hamilton Williams? He didn't even drive for Williams. Like, what am I saying, guys? Alright, off we go. It is gonna be Magsy in P1. It is the real Marks with a penalty. But he is having the benefit of the doubt because he's on hard tires. And off we go. Maxie's going already. Is the real Marks going to be able to make a move? Oh, Maxie slows down. He is going into the pits. What is happening here? Chaos. Oh, my days. Oh, that was not clean by Maxie right there. Foxy has left the session, it seems like. Already DNF. Wait, he DNF'd a long time ago. Not too sure what happened there. Maxie. Let's see, Mr. Basil making the move down the inside of Waza right there. He makes the move done. Aska right now down the inside here of Joby. Who's going to come out on top? It seems like it's going to be Aska. And after Aska, it's going to be Divine, as Joby lost 2 positions right there. Now, Divine trying to make a move down the inside. Still, only has 40% ERS left. He has drained his battery. And now it's going to be all chaotic battle right there. Between Sashir, Aska, Joby, Robin, and Divine got away with it quite nicely. If you think about it, and I think the main problem right there was between Robin and the real Marks. He was having such a good race, virtual safety car, seems like, and he had the best cards on the table, but unfortunately the other guys had a straight and he only had double aces. I don't know, whatever, I don't know poker. But the real Marks frustrated right now. He's currently not third in the standings. Where is he actually? Where is Mr. The real Marks? I need to have a good look though. It's important to know where he is. So if he's going to be losing some big points, that is not looking great. And we've got green flags. Off we go. The real Marks is actually in P4, the Norwegian driver. Thought that was going to be AJ the diver, but Tom Pro is looking pretty great right now. He's stuck behind Maxie though, but he might be able to make a move around the outside. He's going to make a switchback work. I know it. I know Tom racing style. He's going to make that switchback work down the inside here into turn 6. Oh, backing out of the move though. Maxie defending the inside line. Tom GoPro is trailing by a couple of tenths through the S's. As I said already, it's the survival of the fittest. Tom GoPro just caught a 3-second time penalty. And it is not looking great for the Ferrari driver. He will have to take the lead and make up 3 seconds. Divine Eye, not too bad. 18 seconds behind Sashir though. So he has been caught. Wait, he crashed. No, he came into the pit. No, he crashed. Divine crashed because otherwise. Oh no, he came into the pits. 0 lap old medium tires. DRS is enabled. Tom GoPro is not going to have the DRS yet though. He will have to wait for that second straight. He's going down the inside here in turn 1. Is he going to make that move work? It does seem like it. Beautifully done by Tom GoPro. Taking that P1 position, and now all he needs to do is gain 3 seconds on Maxi, but I do think he's going to be capable of doing that, although we saw a couple of snaps already from the Ferrari driver. Waza is making a move on Mr. Basil. It seems like Mr. Basil has been caught lacking. Unfortunately, crashed out, and it is going to be P5 for Mr. Basil. Only 1.2 seconds ahead of Mr. Rios, but he has that 3-second time penalty. So Mr. Basil is not looking great. His cards are not playing in his favor. Maxi 9/10 behind Tom GoPro. He already lost it though, and he's not going to have the DRS either. He's going to have the DRS right now, but I'm afraid he's not going to have the DRS down the main straight because he's not gaining a lot of time here. Neither is he going to through sector 3. Although he is though, he's not losing it though, and the DRS detection point is already No, it's here. It's here. Here's the DRS detection point. He's within 1 second, so he's going to have the DRS down the main straight. We might be looking at a good move down the inside line, but I'm afraid Tom GoPro is a little bit too far ahead. 1 second. It's not going to be enough for Maxi, unfortunately. Let's have a quick look with Rios. 8/10s behind Mr. Basil. I'm afraid he's not going to get there either. Mr. Basil with that straight line speed. It's crazy right now. Joby with a 3-second time penalty as we are currently looking at Robin. He's trying to catch up to Aska. Oh, has a little bit of a snap there coming through the last couple of corners here in Sector 3. He's going to have DRS though. 5/10s in between the two. He might be having a good run on Aska here. He's going to use a lot of DRS. He's going to drain his battery. He doesn't have anything left. He makes the move anyway. On the Dutch driver, beautifully done by Robin, and that is going to be moved done by the Alpine driver. Now Aska, all he has to do is try to stick to the toe of Robin, as he will have DRS in Sector 2. Unfortunately not here. Aska 7/10s behind. I'm afraid he has lost that toe of the Alpine driver. Both drivers are going to take these tires. The end of the race. I'm not too sure if Brewdog is going to make his 10 lap old mediums work. Still 11 more laps to go. That means he will be on 22 lap old mediums. Aska indeed lost the toe, but he does have DRS though. Gobi with another 3-second time penalty. It's not looking great. He has 6 seconds already. That's only in a time span of a couple of laps. Because that first 3-second time penalty was only a couple of seconds ago, well, minutes. It seems like Mr. Basil just has been overtaken by Rios. And Waza is going to lose a position to Rios, I'm afraid. It depends on whether he's going to be battling with Brewdog very heavily, but Brewdog is losing some time right now on Wazai's teammate. And of course, Brewdog, he will still have to drive 11 laps on these mediums. Let's have a quick look at Aska right now. He's still in the toe of Robin, although he's losing a lot of time down the main straight, it seems like. Now goes a little bit too wide through that corner. Did catch up to Robin, I think, although no, lost a couple of tenths. Oh, Robin going a little bit wide there. Lost about a 10 or two. Into the S's is Aska. Does he have a good run to try and catch up to Robin to get that DRS? It does seem like it. He's going to have DRS. Robbie is a little bit struggling through the S's right now. Does that mean his tires are done already? As he just came into the pits a couple of laps ago. Back to P4 is Waza catching up to his teammate. But I think it's necessary for either Brewdog to get him to let him pass, as he has a 6-second time penalty anyways. He's going to be able to give him a tow and the DRS. But if he can, I don't know, does he need to take the risk of letting him pass? Because, you know, you're not going to have free air, like clean air, open air, whatever you want to call it. And his tires are going to be degrading, and the more his tires are going to be degrading, the less, well, he will have to come into the pits then. So he has to hope for another safety car. He has only a 6-second lead on Rios. And as things are standing right now, I think Brewdog still is P1 in the Drivers' Championship. Waza just got another 3-second time penalty, which is going to add up to 9. Brewdog, if we calculate the sprint standings within the Drivers' Championship, it is going to be Brewdog in P1, and I think Maxi in P2, Rios in P3. Maxi is going to get so many points on Rios today, as I think Rios will get about 18 points, Maxi might get 25, and it's going to be Brewdog getting, I think, 22 points from last race, sprint race of course. Let me have a quick look position change wise. He lost 1 position, so that means he's going to get 25 points from the sprint race. Rios got about Ooh, he's gonna get double points, so we might be seeing Rios in P1. I'm not too sure. Depends on. No, he's not. No, it's gonna be Brewdog anyway. But I wonder whether Maxi is gonna get P2. I guess we will have to wait for next week. Waza is catching up to his teammate right now. He's the only driver who's within 1 second of the guy in front. Because all the other drivers are currently struggling due to that dirty air. But Waza isn't 7/10, and he's going to be making a move down the main straight with the use of DRS. 9 positions gained for Waza, and he is really your driver of the day. Although Tom does need to get a remarkable mention too. I mean, he is currently in P1. He gained 10 positions, but he has that penalty. Maxi is not able to catch up to the Ferrari driver. Aska retired from the session. We might be seeing a safety car. That's going to be the savior of Brewdog. It is indeed going to be a safety car. And I wonder who's coming into the pits. Probably all of the soft tire runners. And I want to know what tire Aska was on. He was on 5-lap old mediums. So as we can see, Brewdog now on 14-lap old mediums. And so is Waza on 11-lap old mediums. They're going to come into the pits. Robin is coming into the pits already. So is Joby probably. He is indeed. Robin choosing soft tires. If we calculate the... Well, if we don't calculate the safety car laps, we will have to do about 6 more laps on those soft tires. Are they gonna last? We might be struggling. Through the S's, of course. I mean, overheated tires and kind of degraded tires too. So we'll choose the softs here in Mexico. GoPro is coming into the pits. So is Maxi. What is Brewdog gonna do? He has to come into the pits. He has to, easy. I mean, everyone seems to be choosing soft tires today. Ooh, Maxi is choosing mediums. Strategic. But is it gonna work? Brewdog is going for soft tires. Oh, everyone is coming into the pits, but it's gonna be a double stack for the Red Bull drivers, I'm afraid. Rios, I think, made the overtake work on Waza. He didn't actually. Mr. Basil. Ooh. God, thanks to that double stack, Waza was gonna be losing a position, but it doesn't look like it. Everyone is on soft tires except for Maxi, Divine, and Joby. Joby, who did not come into the pits. Maxi, don't worry. I mean, soft tires are going to be overheating, so you will have the advantage through the S's. No, you won't have the advantage through the S's, but you're going to have less overheated tires, so less chance of spinning, so less chance of throwing away your P2. Or maybe P3 if you lose that position. There we go, and Transic. And Transic, you switched camps quite fast, don't you? First he was shouting Tom GoPro in the chat. And now he believes in Maxi to get that P1, of course. Tom GoPro has a 3-second time penalty, so... Maybe we are looking at an unexpected race winner in Tom GoPro, or maybe we are looking at the most consistent driver these last couple of races, Maxi. Oh, you know, guys, in Belgium we have a saying: "Het voelt alsof dat katteken op mijn tong heeft gepiest." And it means, well, I'm gonna say the exact translation. Or oh no, not the kateke, it's the engeltjes. It means, it well, no, it doesn't mean like it, but this is the exact translation. It feels like the angels have pissed on my tongue. So basically it means that whenever you're, for example, training or sporting or whatever you're doing, you're thirsty, and you have that feeling that you haven't drank for days, you pour water on your tongue and it feels amazing, and especially when it's like, you know, sparkling water and you really feel those sparkles on your tongue. Oh, amazing. That means, well, the exact translation of that is, it feels like the angels have pissed on my thumb. So whenever you're drinking and you're saying, oh, why does he keep texting me? There's this guy, he keeps on texting me, but I kind of feel for him because he's not 100%, but he is an amazing guy, I'm pretty sure. Safeguard is coming in this lap. Here we go. Here we go. When are they going? When are they going? Possibly coming out of the last corner. Is Tom GoPro, is he going for it? When he is, I'm gonna say go, go, go. Is he going already? He's not going to. When is Maxi gonna go? Oh, Tom GoPro with not a good safety car restart. But neither did Maxi, as Brewdog is amazingly close to the Williams driver. He's gonna throw it down the inside as he knows that Maxi is running medium tires. Maxi defending the inside line though, just to make sure that Brewdog isn't gonna make anything stupid. But I know Brewdog, he's not going to. Divine Eye, no way. Crashed out unfortunately. And now Maxi being pretty close to Tom GoPro, so he is really defending this P2 position quite well. And I don't know if that's thanks to those medium tires. But I mean, we only have driven about a couple of corners on these medium tires, so it's hard to tell. Brewdog now catching up to Maxi is gonna have the benefit through these S's, I think. As Brewdog not having a good line through the S's. And I think it's a little bit too many seconds for Tom GoPro to gain in only 4 laps, 5 laps if you think about it. Robin making the move on Joby, it seems like. Beautifully done, as we're gonna get back to the front. It's a heated battle for P1. And we might be looking at Brewdog being P2 if he's not gonna be able to make a move on Maxi. Coming out of the last corner, it is gonna be a good run from Brewdog. 6/10s behind the Williams driver right now. Sashir currently in P7, defending the inside position from Robin, although Robin 2 seconds behind. I thought there was someone behind Sashir, but it doesn't look like it. And Rios only in P6. It's not looking great for the Alfa Romeo driver, but he will gain 2 positions due to those penalties of Mr. Basil and Waza. Red Bull driver taking a tight line through this U-turn. Well, it's kind of a U-turn. Through the S's. Is he gonna gain time? He did have an awkward line earlier. He has an awkward line again. He takes this corner a little bit too tight. Doesn't have a good exit coming out of that previous corner and lost a couple of tenths again. So I think the S's are a really painful point for the Red Bull driver today. And it seems like Tom GoPro already gained 3 seconds on Maxi, so Maxi will have to be happy with a P1, I think. With a P2. But I mean, oh wait, yellow flag. Who crashed? Oh, it's Divine again. Divine. Keep your head up, buddy. You can do this. You're gonna be slaying next race. Yeah. Mr. Basil made the move on Waza. That's beautifully done. I didn't have a look at it, but I can't imagine it was beautifully done because there is no contact and the move was there before the corner was there. So, and Mr. Basil, he has the straight line speed. He has manufactured his setup this way to make the move down the main straight and defend through the corners. And I think Mr. Basil, his setup is the elite of the elites here in Mexico. I mean, he is able to defend that position through the corners, through the S's. The guys behind him have to break anyway. Waza takes an awkward... Oh my days. Mr. Basil, this is jinxing. Rios who makes a move on Waza though, but Mr. Basil all the way in P9. He's probably listening to the stream. I'm sorry, Mr. Basil, if I jinxed you. Oh, Oh, this is frustrating for the Haas driver. Was P5 though, not too bad. Escalea has left the session. He probably had a DNF earlier this race. He did indeed on those medium tires coming into the S's, which caused the safety car. Oh, Sashir is gonna try and make a move on Waza. Surinamian driver, currently in P6, is gonna gain one position on Waza though, because I mean Waza having that 3 or maybe even 6 second time penalty. Sashir actually doesn't have to make any risks. And is Basil going to choose another set of tires, or is he going to retire from the session? It does seem like he's choosing another set of tires. He's going on to the soft tires, and I wonder, lost it in the ASS, sorry Eska. I didn't have to mention that again. I didn't know you were watching anyway, so sorry, buddy. Man excuses, mes excuses, like the French say. You can talk a little bit more French. It's not getting very excited, although Brewdog might be able to make the move on Maxi. He's gonna have DRS, but Maxi has been very consistent on these medium tires. I think, you know, he can't really blame the fact that Tom GoPro has gained a lot of time on him due to those medium tires. I think Tom GoPro has been on a very good pace today already, and even if he was on soft tires, he would have lost seconds. And the fact that he can keep Brewdog behind him is a great thing, even through the S's, even through Sector 3. If you're able to keep someone behind you through Sector 3, you really are doing a great job. Mr. Basil crashed into the S's. This is not looking great for the Haas driver. He was looking at a P5 or a P4. Now it's looking like a DNF coming through the S's. He was on that new soft tires, but his tire temperature was probably a little bit too high. It was heating up, and unfortunately he crashed out. We are currently in the second last lap of this race. Brewdog is still looking to make a move on Maxi. Brewdog right now through the S's, once again an awkward line as he's losing another couple of tenths here. 8 tenths behind Maxi, now climbing up to 9. But I think those medium tires might have pulled it off for Maxi. I mean, he's way faster than Brewdog right now. Probably the 6-lap-old softs are dying off rather soon. Brewdog, he isn't going to have the DRS anyway. This is not looking great for the Red Bull driver, and I think this is going to be your 1, 2, 3. Waza is going to lose position to Shashir. Maybe even 1 to Rubio. No, he's not. He's not. Oh, he might be. 6 seconds? Wait, 6 seconds? It's going to be 6 seconds. Waza is going to drop back all the way to P7, maybe P8, if Divine can catch up to the Red Bull driver. But it was once again another good race. The sprint race was fun. The actual race was fun. Brewdog being pretty close to Maxi, but they're going into the S's, and we know what Brewdog is gonna do through the S's. He's gonna mess it up, or isn't he? There's a lot of curb on the inside here. That means he's going too wide through this corner. He has to lift. That's gonna give Maxi the benefit of the doubt. Once again, 7 tenths. If Maxi, oh, another 3-second time penalty for Waza, and that's gonna be a race win for Tom GoPro. Congratulations to the Ferrari driver. It's going to be Maxi in P2 and Brewdog in P3. Waza is going to lose 3 positions, I'm afraid. Rios coming across the line to get a clutch P4. As it is going to be 2, 3, and 4 for the leaders of the championship. Waza, where is he going to come out? Robin is getting ahead. Is Divine getting ahead? He is indeed, and Waza will capture P8. Rios, I'm sweating badly. Maxi defending that position from Brewdog. He might have noticed that Brewdog was struggling through the S's. Kind of got some desperate hopes out of that. And Rios apparently had no pace. Driver of the day is going to be Tom GoPro. Congratulations to the Ferrari driver. I do have to admit, he is my driver of the day too, after Divine kind of messed up during the last couple of stages of the race. Tom GoPro, who actually also got fastest lap on this track. Lap record is a 117.7. And Tom GoPro got a 117.2. So congratulations to him. As I need to say in Dutch, wel verdiend jongen. And then we've got Maxi in P2 and Brewdog in P3. Of course, they both speak English, so very well done to the both of you. Further, we've got Riaz in P4 and Sashir in P5. Actually, a good race from Sashir. Coming from P12, getting a P5 result. Not too bad. Riaz with 4 stops indeed. Still got P4 on the board. Further, we've got Robin, Divine Eye, and then, of course, the DNFs. Wasn't in DNF though. Joby neither, but Basil did. And then we've got Ace Kalea, Real Marks, Chartman, Foxy, and Papa. Aha, ik raak gedaan, jongen. Are you laughing with my Belgian accent? I'm gonna swoop your ass whenever we were racing once. Oh, I'm actually a bad racer, I'm not gonna do that. You're pretty quick though. I do have to say I'm a little bit faster than Chartman, and I don't know what pace you are compared to Chartman, but this is gonna be it. I'm gonna be shutting off the stream today. Thought you were Dutch. I'm not. No. I'm not. I don't have a Dutch accent. I don't even have a Dutch English accent. Accent came out of nowhere. Ah, don't worry. So what's up right now? Not too sure. You know, even when I talk English, I don't even sound